Okay, it's 6:05 on the morning of race day. Already got in 2 bottles of water, did some stretching in front of the red light, started to drink a little bit of caffeine in my brother's little home gym here. He's got Nobody Cares, Work Harder. Didn't know he had that. It's pretty cool because that's been the background of my phone for probably like 6 years now. So feeling right at home right here. There's a little bar right here that I'm gonna do some stretches on. I really wanna just get my body primed before the race starts at 8 a.m. and just get the blood flowing. So that way I'm not going in cold because it's about 50 degrees. It looks like to start the morning. It looks like the rain might hold off until midday, so we might get lucky there. But what's going through my mind right now is I'm ready. I got a little bit less sleep than I wanted to, about 5 hours. Typically I shoot for 6 to 7 hours if I'm gonna do a challenging feat like this, a heavy load. But you know, it is what it is, and we're gonna make it happen. So looking forward to what today is going to bring and showcasing it right here. So this race, it does have some hills. So one of the things that I'm going to do is use this band to open up my hips. So you're going to attach this to one of your feet, and you're going to attach it to the other foot. Just like this. This is going to mimic any climb that I'm going to have today. And then you can also rotate out. Okay, it is now, where's the clock? 6:32. Jeff is up. We are starting to consume some calories. Gonna need a lot for today. I'm gonna start with this Rebel protein, little smoothie shake, some granola, and a banana. Then we're gonna probably add some protein balls in that I created last night, put them in the fridge, have some of those, and then just go from there. I don't know about anybody else, but eating this early in the morning is really tough for me to do. And it's almost as tough as starting this race in the first place. I normally don't eat until, let's say 11 on normal days. So eating at 6:36 in the morning isn't the easiest thing for me to do. The trick that I do for this though is just very simple foods that I like eating. So one of them, I forgot that I had this, but chocolate flavored mush. Very simple, comes in a little cup like this, and it's easy to just get down. So take a spoonful, get it down, have a bite of a banana with it, just to get the food down. So this isn't the easiest thing for me to do, so that way I have enough energy to start the race off strong and then start supplementing as I'm going. All right, Jeff, we are 10 minutes from departure. How we feeling, boss?
A little tired, a little full, maybe bloated. I don't know if you're allowed to say bloated, but
What are your words of advice going into the race?
have fun. I think that's it. Just have fun. Don't die.
We made it.
We made it.
What are you swinging on?
Elemente.
What's your go-to pregame song?
Go-to pregame song. I Won't Stop by Jay-Z and Kanye West. Who gonna stop me now?
All right, made it to Lake Norman State Park. Jeff's here. We made it. Gonna go get our bib, do the usual pre-race stuff. I guess there's like a meeting to talk about what's going on in like 15 minutes. And then we're gonna start putting the shoes on, taking the clothes off, getting ready to rock. Drive on.
You get some free socks.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Thank you.
CJ?
Good, how are you?
Yep.
Thank you.
I can get the next.
Oh, yeah, man.
Where are you at? What's your number?
565.
They signed up a little earlier.
They knew I was gonna come in before him, so.
Wow, 565 is really ugly. We didn't realize how.
All right, so today we're running in Speedlands, the originals, OGs. They got Michelin tire on the bottom, which I love. The best part about them is the BOA system that allows me to just click in and then tighten as I go. Worth the price, so much so that I convinced Jeff to get the updated versions. You've only run in them how many times?
Once.
One time.
I'm trusting him.
Good day today.
Did you like them to river though?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Come right up to the front. School name. 10 seconds.
All right, game plan, slow it up. We got a long day ahead of us. So, it turns into single track. We're gonna let some people pass, keep it smooth, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All right, so one of the main reasons that I wanted to do my first ultra at Lake Norman is one, elevation isn't too crazy, so I can get my feet wet, but then two, you are just running through the woods. Shit is epic. Gonna be a great day. Just trying to soak in this moment with one of my longest friends since 10 years old. 22 years. Look where we are.
Back from all-star games in baseball when you would tell us we need to suck it up and hit some balls, to telling us to run in the woods for 31 miles.
We are 1 mile in, 30 miles left. How are we doing?
Doing good.
Let's see what we're saying in 15 more miles, halfway point. See what we're feeling like then. What are we starting off with?
Yes, sir.
Little honey stinger.
Sweet. 2.5 down, long way to go. Time to pick it up a little bit. All right, we're an hour in. We're gonna do a little test here. Jeff is gonna try and jog and grab a Stroop waffle out of my bag so we don't have to stop. What do we got going on here?
Nothing.
Is it working? I mean, I'm gonna have to do the same thing for you. Let's go. Jeff, what are you having an hour in?
Got Cliff Flux and another honey gel, and I'm gonna drink some of my Tailwind for some more carbs and sugar.
Nothing like waffles for breakfast. This wild berry, absolutely amazing. Highly recommend. I have celiac, so it's gluten-free. Safe for me. I love it. And what better way to eat your breakfast than to have these views right here? So if you've ever watched Michael Jordan's Last Dance, you'll see that in the documentary, he talks about how he would make stuff up in his mind to motivate him. Jeff and I have been talking about that before this race. And one of the things that he tells himself is people that say, "You can't do it, Jeff. You can't do it, Jeff."
Have you ever run a marathon? What's the furthest you've ever ran? You can't do that. What?
We've both never ran a marathon before. So that's 26 miles. So we decided to say, you know what? We're gonna do 31 miles in the woods. That's not why we did it. I love to be in the woods and kind of like recluse a little bit. It's more my thing. So here we are. Thank you, Jeff, for signing up. We are approaching aid station number 2. Feeling good so far. Just grateful that the rain has been holding off. All right, rolling up to aid station 2, 10 miles in, 2 hours in. I pulled away from Jeff for a little bit, just let it rip.
565.
The watches are off. It says 8.69 on my Coros, so I don't know why they're off, but feeling good. Another 20 miles. Rolling out of aid station 2. We stopped for like 8 minutes. Jeff has his grandfather and his mom and his wife crewing us right now. My family's gonna show up the back half of the race, so it's really awesome to have that support. Now that we're 1/3 of the way through the race, we're gonna do 3 lessons this entire race. So first 10, what is the lesson that you've learned?
Breathe. Breathe through the hard shit. You know, your body will do the rest.
Breathe, remind yourself to breathe. So simple, but sometimes very hard to do. My lesson is be where your feet are. When you get into races like this, you think, oh, I can't wait to be at the finish. Can't wait to be done. But once you get to the finish, it's over, it's done with. Did you even enjoy the ride along the way? So when we were just rolling out of the aid station, he was like, we're 1/3 done, and I was like, we're already done. Let's just enjoy the journey of getting there. So I'm gonna do that, 20 more miles, take this ketone IQ, see if it helps any bit, and keep on moving. In a few minutes here, gonna be 18 miles in. Feeling pretty good. Once we get to 18 miles, it's 1 half marathon left. So at 18, we're gonna refuel the waters, have some nutrients, get right back out there. How we doing?
Oh, we're pushing it.
Pushing it? Isn't that the point? Isn't that the point?
It is the point.
It is the point.
It is the point.
That's why we're here. All right, the race officially began. Once you hit mile 18, got a half marathon left, and your legs start feeling a little crampy. The hips are a little tight. What's your lesson on that second little loop we did?
Left foot, right foot. Don't overthink it.
My lesson is run the down, walk the up. In life, you're gonna have downhills, you're gonna have momentum. Make sure you floor it during that. And sometimes you're gonna have some sticky situations in your life. You don't always have to burn out on that. So be calm, cool, and collected. Walk the uphills just like we're doing right now. Catch your breath, survive, keep it moving. Once you get to another downhill, full speed ahead. All right, we got 4 hours and 54 minutes into the race, and now it's pouring. So if Jeff and I were faster, we would have finished without the rain, but I don't know, it's kind of nice. What are your thoughts on now that the rain is here?
Just embrace it.
Oh, embrace the suck. Let's go. Look at that fog, dude. Woo! All right, we're pulling into aid station at 24 miles, home stretch. This is pretty cool. Best part about this aid station is my family's gonna be here. So I get a little pep in my step for the final 6 to 7 miles. We are crushing. We're doing the damn thing.
What are you doing?
We're making it. Yeah. Can't do it. You can't do it. They told us we couldn't do it. What's your last lesson of the day? We're about to cross the finish line.
You can do anything you put your mind to, baby.
My lesson is do those hard things with good people. It's way more fun. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Oh. Yay.
Oh,
We're good. All right, we finished. How do you feel?
Great. Feel tired. My feet are sore,
Would you do it again?
but I feel accomplished.
Would you do it again?
With you? Probably only you.
What was surprising about it?
That you can literally like just mentally push through pain for that long.
What was the hardest part of the race?
Probably the first 10 miles because you ruined my strategy.
You keep saying that. What was your strategy going into this?
My strategy going into it was 10-minute run, 5-minute walk, ease into the 20 miles, and then go for it. What we did was we ran and walked the uphills the entire time.
You were cruising at the end. What happened when we got towards the end? What was happening?
I was cruising towards the end. There was like a stint where it was the last aid station, honestly, seeing all of our friends and family, literally just getting through it.
So Jeff and I have both never ran a marathon, and we just finished our 50K at Lake Norman State Park. It was awesome. We got very fortunate. The rain only happened for like 10 minutes during the race. It would have been really tough if it had rained the whole time. That would have been a pretty tough race to do. But other than that, it was like perfect weather. We got lucky there. I am going to kind of go home, take a shower, sauna, ice, and then think about what's next, right? Isn't that what you're supposed to do once you finish the race?
What's next? Yeah, keep up with that euphoria, man.
No, but I'm really grateful for Jeff for showing up and doing this with me. I feel really good. I've never done this before, and it was something that was on my hit list, so it feels really good to accomplish it. And anybody that's looking to do a 50K, I highly recommend this one because it's challenging, but there's not too much elevation where it's discouraging. And yeah, that's a great setup for friends and family. There's bathrooms, and it's a fun time.
You are officially an ultra runner, my friend.
We are ultra runners.
Woo! Oh, I'm tired and cold.
That's how I felt at the end of the race.
That's how a lot of the race went. So.